Hey everybody, new video. It's called Could Atheists and Spirit People Be Spacist? Have a new book. It just came out. Please check it out. It's available on Amazon Kindle or paperback. 8 others. My newest one's called I period, A period, A period, I period, Infinite Astronauts, Artificial Intelligence. And it asked a simple question. Could mankind be artificial intelligence by people who live in space everywhere? And we're not going to understand that because we're stuck in time. We can't even accept the fact that Albert Einstein's law of energy said that E equals mc squared. It can't be created nor destroyed. It just transforms into different states of matter. Birth, death, rebirth into a different form of matter. Energy always exists. We all know that, but we don't understand it and educate ourselves about E equals mc squared, which is what I'm encouraging and suggesting all of you to do, like I done myself. I bought me a physics book for dummies. I'm a dummy. Still am. I read it as much as can. Gave it to my brother-in-law because I read it page cover to cover, and I finally understand now the problem of humanity with not seeing the obvious signs that religion is a story of people more advanced than us living up in space, indicating they're real flesh and blood beings just like us, or they wouldn't be living up in space. And that's how you would achieve artificial immortality. Our space station is inhabited by scientists called astronauts. They're searching for immortality through science and artificial means. This reason my theory is infinite astronauts, forever searching for immortality through space, staying away from meteors. On my last book, the 8th one, Reality Escape from Planet Earth, I have a meteor coming at us in 2029. It's passing between the moon and the Earth, and there's a good chance that it could hit us, and it's very large. It's an extinction event meteor. We're doing nothing about it. We have no program in place worldwide, globally, to stop meteors from taking us out. So please tell everybody, check it out. Reason I say could spirit believers and atheists be spacists is because when I pose them with the evidence that suggests there is a people in space watching us, because all religions say that these smarter people than us they call gods, which unfortunately is entrenched in a very traditional belief that there's spirit, because the Bible says God is spirit, and yet the most famous man on earth came as a man, and he said he would come back again, so he was killed. So the idea of saving our intelligence and uploading and downloading our mind into bodies that we can create in petri dishes is a reality that John von Werner gave us in 1957. He was instrumental in the computer, creating the computer. So he said that very thing, that within 20 years of his death, we would be uploading and downloading, called mind uploading, our memory, which is what you have to save. Everything else always exists. Life itself is temporary, the mind, your memory. And he said we would be able to do that, and therefore we would achieve artificial immortality. Please tell everybody, check out my books, and you'll find it doesn't matter how much evidence, even finding flying saucers like my buddy and I do with UFOfindersLive.com. Check our reality show out. YouTube, Michael Brumfield. Tell everybody, buy my books. I'm giving all my money to science. Even though I tell everybody we are UFO Finders Live, we don't hunt them, we find them, and you can too. I don't find anybody doing it much. I mean, that's broad, but a few people are out there doing it. But I go to conventions where Jeff and I and another guy named Carl Dursma, who has beautiful photos of flying saucers. He films them every day in Seattle, Washington. So, and he spends all day to do it. And he has a very expensive telescope that has a movie camera device on it that just constantly is snapping photos. I want you to see my wooden Indian over here, because I'm saying that artwork is finally going to solve this mystery of us. We have evidence, universal stories, people living up in the sky. They're all equal. We have ancient art of aliens all over the earth in flying saucers. Coincidentally, the little angel symbols, the halo, flying saucer over the head, out of gold, because we use gold to go into space. If we didn't, then we would be killed. So the reality is if that meteor hits us in 2029, the only people who will survive will be the astronauts pursuing artificial immortality, infinite astronauts in the space station, people up in the sky. So, with all that said, listen, it doesn't matter that I show my family pictures of flying saucers, or I even show them one, it doesn't affect them. Spirit people don't look for evidence, they follow traditions. Atheist people don't look for evidence, they just refuse to look for that and entertain the idea that people could be out there in space everywhere. So unless you open your mind to that reality and look for it and seek it, you're never going to accept it or understand that possibility. So peace, love, and harmony. Hope you all check out my new book. Please get a copy. I'm giving all my money to start a meteor prevention project called the Tower of Babel Project, TOBE. And it's going to help us stop meteors from causing us to go extinct. Peace. Check out all my books. YouTube, Michael Brumfield. Share the wealth. I finally have one challenge. I've done a video called What If? What if money could save us all? You see in this coronavirus, there are poor people literally begging for money from the government. We're getting no response. Still hasn't gotten to people. Today, we're getting our first stimulus checks. But we have wealthy people all over this earth. I have wealthy family members. They aren't calling me and asking me if I need money. I'm sure yours aren't either. So, my video called What If challenges all wealthy people to give their money, seek immortality like they say they're doing, but they're not putting their money where their mouth is. So, what if money could save us all? All my life, people talk shit, but now we're here, this is it. Coronavirus slapping us in the face. Are we gonna fall and be a disgrace? Listen, this is it, people. I'm giving all my money to save my kids, your kids, and every kid. Love y'all. Peace. Check out my books.